As we work our way into the Q&A, El Tapo Maktapo says, Khamzat said he only had less than a kilo to cut, but Nate refused to fight, and a lot of money was offered to Nate too. There's something suspect going on with the UFC not offering Khamzat anything. And they are offering, I mean, they're required to offer him something, but the fact is they're not offering him anything that makes sense. Daryl Morris, the Wolf needs a fight, brother. Let's go. And people getting upset about the Khamzat Chimaev situation. Best fighter in the world, Maktapo is back. He says, wow, not what I expected in terms of Islam leading the way. Cryptocurrency says Islam 4 fights in the last 14 months, 4 victories, including pound for pound number 3 and pound for pound number 1. Fighter in the world. Islam's the best fighter in the world. And I hear you. Good points there. Littleton Ramos, Leon Rocky Edwards. No, I don't like that at all. But it is what it is. That's what opinions are for. Kenneth Bruner, big Khamzat fan, says Khamzat is a real P for P best. Khamzat has brought so many new fans into UFC. I can't understand why this is being held up. If they scheduled a fight today, basically the people would be watching. Yeah, Traveler, I think Chimaev should be in P for P list. I'm not saying number 1, but saying he should be on the list. And if he wins another fight, I think he's on that list, especially if he keeps Khamzat in people. And he keeps them to all zeros. That's a new term. Why Houdini? Islam. To be the best, you got to beat the best. Beat number 3 and number 1 in 4 months. Took Armand's 12 fight win streak. Oliveira's 11. Volk's 22. Interesting. Listen Up says this matchup was simply made to make Bo Nickal look good. Referring to Bo Nickal versus Jamie Pickett. And that just tells you that Bo Nickal's that good. If people want to see him, I mean, he hasn't fought in the UFC yet, and people are upset about the first opponent. That right there tells you how good this guy truly is. I mean, there's just a big upside for Bo Nickal. A big upside for Bo Nickal. I mean, Jamie Pickett, not a great UFC fighter, but a name you recognize. The guy's got some wins in the UFC. He's got some losses. It's a good warm-up fight for Bo Nickal. But if we're saying that, you know, this is a setup fight, that just goes to tell you that how good Bo Nickal actually is. So you can't say Bo Nickal is terrible and then say this is a setup fight. You say it's a setup fight, you got to say, okay, Bo Nickal's that good and deserves a higher level or higher caliber of competition. Right? He's only like 2 or 3-0 right now as an MMA fighter. And his first fight in the UFC, we're saying, is a setup fight. And I don't disagree. But that's because I do believe that Bo Nickal is that good, and that's why he's on the do list already. Make no mistake about it. But that's what we got today. We got Kevin Lee talking Khamzat, talking Sean Brady, wanting to fight at UFC 287 in Miami. I'm jealous. If I was still living in South Florida, you know I'd be at that for sure. What's up? This your boy Chris Cross. Thanks for watching. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button in one of the links below. Then click on one of them clips up above and enjoy yourself. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and God bless. Peace.